Greetings. Goddamn, I appreciate you. Salute to everybody. Welcome on this. What day are we at? Wednesday. Yeah. Shout out to everybody, man. And I haven't been putting my podcast up, man. Boy, I tell you, boy, neglect. neglect is neglect is a bad disease, man. You don't want to catch that. Like right now, if my wife was my podcast, like the real podcast I got, they would be like, yo, I'm out of here. I am out. Shout out to the real lioness. What's going on? I see you in a minute, darling. Salute to you. Shout out to the real lioness. It's crazy, man. I'm looking out the window, right? And oh my God. Some of y'all, when y'all send me videos and stuff like that, when y'all kind of send your videos, I love those, by the way. Video messages, I really, 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 really love those. And you know why? Because I like to look in the background of where you're at. Not in your house, like when you're outdoors. And I like to look at the sky. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And you know what? I'm glad that you caught this in your break, too. It's actually going to be inspiring. You know what I mean? I know people looking at the title like, your anger is coming from today's climate. No one is happy. Nah, it's understandable. You know what I mean? Shout out to Lonnie. Shout out to Lonnie. What up, Lonnie? Shout out to that's what she says. Good afternoon, class. That's right. This is a classroom. Okay, it may be a short class today, but it's good. It's a classroom because I'm already prepared. Because once I do here, I got to skedaddle and get on with my day. But never share your goals, ladies and gentlemen. Be careful with that. A very smart woman told me that one time. She said, "Never share your goals," and it's so true. Just do what you got to do. You could talk about your day, but don't talk about what you're trying to do for the day, because somebody could ruin that. You could tell somebody what you're gonna do, and people prey on that. Like, so that's their route that they take every day. They're gonna do that route every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's very important, man. To the weather. I move with the weather, and so do you. You know what I mean? We got to remember we move with the element of the water, the wind, the sky. Right now in New York, I don't know where you guys are living, but it is extremely cloudy and dreadful looking. No disrespect to God's weather, but it's very, very dismal. So I'm telling you right now, people are going to be very angry today because the snow is still on the ground. Shout out to Kenneth, right? The snow is still on the ground. It did have a little bit of rain, so it did take away a little bit of salt, but the snow is still on the ground, and it is what it is. So, it's crazy because even now, like when people call me now for calls for work, and it's just like, yo, are you looking at the weather outside and I'm giving you a price and you're insulting me? Like the real audacity of individuals is so bad, man, that you got to look around you and say, oh, okay, yeah, that's why they're doing that. You know what I mean? To be frank, right? My New Year starts usually in February. If anybody knows me, they know that. Because January kind of just goes through. It's like, okay, it's a new year, but it really settles in February 1st. And not only because it's Black History Month, I got family members that their birthdays on that particular physical day. But it's an extraordinary day for me. And what I've noticed is that, shout out to Ray Dean, the real line says, well, I kept questioning my goals and said it was both fine when I accomplish when I need to. Not that I trust people like that. Definitely know that. No, you don't want to share goals. Let me tell you why you don't share goals, man. Seriously. I've been watching a lot of Netflix movies lately. Y'all know Netflix and Tubi. You know what I mean? And it takes a long time for me to pick a good one. You know what I mean? It has to be good. And if I see it too low budget, it's gonna kind of, it's like I need to be lifted up. I ain't trying to be pulled down. But anyway, what I noticed is there was one film that I watched and it was really, really good. And the moral of the story is when you tell people what you're trying to do, I don't know about y'all, but people, what are politicians known to do? Make promises, right? And then most of the promises they don't keep. And even if they do it, it doesn't come out the way it was supposed to, right? So with people, there's a mode that I notice with individuals that they get into this weird space of what they want to do, and they have to let people know what their next move is. And I think it desensitizes that. I personally, most people that said they're going to do things, you know what I mean? It kind of ruins them. I feel like this. You could always talk about the past. You should never talk about the future. You know what I'm saying? Unless you try to tell somebody, man, keep hope alive or whatever. But you could tell them what you did yesterday. I don't think you should tell them what you're trying to do tomorrow. You could write that down. You know what I'm saying? And I really believe that. And it was taught to me because a lot of times we run into people right now and, what do you talk about? The weather is the biggest topic of the world. You know what I mean? It is. Whether people want to believe it or not, it's bigger than politics. It's bigger than, entertainment. It's weather. You know what I mean? It's always going to be bigger. If there's a tornado or earthquake coming, you're going to see the whole world going into a panic. They go into a panic when there's going to be a snowstorm for 2 days. And what's crazy is the storm, the 1 to 2 days is not the dangerous part most of the time. It's the whole 2-3 weeks, especially here. So case in point, we had a snowstorm that hit us around 2.5 weeks ago, going on 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Sunday should be 3 weeks. And everybody's just putting faith in the man, cleaning up, removing the snow. They don't understand that, all God got to do to get the salt out is going to be a little bit of rain, not even a lot, just to wet the ground up, and that's going to kill the salt because water, that's what it does. And then after that, because now it has to be a certain temperature to rain, it can't be, freezing because it'll be snow. Then the next phase would be the climate getting warmer. So what are we worried about? I'm going to tell you what we're worried about. What we're worried about is man has such an impact in this world that you allow man to consume your energy. You allow man to consume your energy. And when I say man, we're talking humans. You know what I mean? Human. You allow man to consume your energy. What I've noticed now, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but you ever see people that, I got a little small Facebook page and now everybody has hit me on there, the little bit of people that found out my page, people that I know, there are a lot of women that's, older. And all of their pages, all of them are talking inspiring stuff because they're going through shit. You know what I'm saying? Like reposting this and love, and they're just trying, and because they're hurting. Then on top of the fact, I know some men be like, yeah, they're all single. It's like, nah, it's not the fact that they're all single, because a lot of these men can't even get the woman they want. So the woman is single and the man are trying to get a porn star. So everybody's fucked up. Everybody. You know what I mean? Men are not happy because they're living in a fantasy land, and the woman is not happy because the climate. So when the world is off like that, nobody's happy. If a customer calls me and I tell them a price and then they just get nasty and don't respond as a text, it's like, I don't want to fuck with you in the future. You know what I mean? Because what ends up happening is that you're not even taking into consideration, the climate here. It's icy. It's snowy. It's dirty in New York more than ever right now because we got this snow that is taking a minute to melt. But it will. And then you have to take into consideration that, number one, I don't really need to be out here in the ice. It's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? One fall, then I'm finished. So when people are calling, I can pick up a tone the minute they call me. I swear to goodness. The minute, how you doing? Is so-and-so? Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, I gave you a number from so-and-so. I'm just like, oh, man, it's another one. Another angry, miserable fucker, man. Another one. Just mad. He probably just got off social media and then talked about Kid Rock. And I swear to goodness, every single time I give a price to them, in this climate, forget it. It's almost like, well, I'll just do it myself. I'm like, then why you call me? You understand? So when you kind of know what people are going through, you all you have to do is look out the window. Just look out the window, man. In your life, and I'm talking literally. Because if right now, if it was going to be 75, 80 degrees today, and the sun was out bright with a beautiful sky, people would be happier, especially up here. Because you got to remember where I live. This is January. It's going to be like this from December through March. People that have lived their life and been on this earth for 50 plus years still have not understood that. They don't understand in life, you're going to go through a weather split and a weather down. And when the weather gets low, you got to know how to hibernate. You got to know how to stay low, stay in the crib, and stay away from miserable motherfuckers. Because what ends up happening is they're going to consume your energy. You're not going to be good for nobody. I don't care who puts a smile on their face. Believe me, that's bullshit. Anybody could put a smile on their face, okay? A goddamn fucking monkey could put a smile on their face. Don't mean that they friendly, you understand? So with that being said, and I ain't trying to compare it to black people, no. But I'm just saying, like, you got to look out the window. The temperature tells it all. If it's going to be 5 degrees in New York, people are going to be cold. People are going to be complaining, and they're going to be saying, it's cold. When people don't have anything to talk about, they talk about the weather. And then if it's going to be 102 degrees today and humid, they're going to complain about the heat. That's just how people are trained. It's through the weather. So we are connected to the weather, whether we want to believe it or not, okay? Because the weather makes you comfortable. The weather makes you happy. The weather can make you sad. The problem is that you have people that you, on the outside looking in, you think that they're happy, and they're not. Nobody's different. Just get that out your head. If niggas wake up with bad breath, people have to brush their teeth in the morning and wash their ass, period, okay? There's a process that goes on with your body when you're sleeping, okay? That's just what it is. It's the same way when somebody passes away and they leave the body there for a few days. It's going to smell. There's nobody different. You put people on these pedestals, whether they're celebrity, you don't think that they shot. There's a video going around that Rihanna was shopping in a store in Manhattan. She's grocery shopping. Right, because she wants to be a normal person. But the normal person doesn't want to be normal. The normal person doesn't want to be normal. Shout out to the Wife School Podcast. Shout out to New Goals. The normal person doesn't want to be normal. Brianna is normal. She wants to normalize her life. That's why she's going to places like fish spots in Harlem with A$AP Rocky. She don't be made up. She's just regular. You know why? Because she realizes the importance of simplicity. And you normal people are miserable because you don't believe it, because you think that the rich person's happier than you, and they're not. Some of y'all don't have rich friends. I have 2 rich friends, millionaires. I do, okay? And they are miserable. Not because they're rich. It's because they're not happy being normal. You get it? Celebrities love doing normal shit. You think they like the fact they got to go with a bodyguard everywhere? You think Brianna did not love the fact that, wow, I did it? Well, you know, she lives in an upscale neighborhood still in Manhattan, but most places in Manhattan is upscale on the Upper West and East Side, right? But still in all, Normal people are not happy being normal. So what's happening here, you keep thinking that things are going to be better and they're not because you're angry, and it's understandable. The climate is off. Whether it's the weather or the people are fucked up right now. I don't care if they show you a video and they're in a Rolls Royce. I don't care if it's a shitty couple showing you, oh, I had this YouTuber that I wanted to do an interview with, and let me give you an example. They probably listen, but no disrespect. So she was a train operator, and y'all know how I am about trains. So I seen it was a female. I'm like, oh shit, I always wanted to interview one. So she got like a new channel. I'm like, hey, I always wanted to interview a female, train engineer. What's your email? So she says, oh, our email. I'm like, oh boy, it's a couple. I'm not going through that shit. I'm not going through that. I gotta keep it. Then I'm gonna have to email her, and he's gotta read it and make sure I ain't trying to fuck her. And I'm not. I just didn't respond. And that's another thing that I do too now. I'm like, I don't have to respond. It's like a customer. I don't have to pick up the phone. I don't have to talk to you. There's power in that. There's power in people that leave you messages and you don't have to respond to them. You don't. Because I know what ends up happening. Like, I don't want to go down that road again. I'm tired of meeting women and they got a boyfriend or a husband, and I got to prove to them I ain't trying to fuck his wife. I'm sick of that shit. I'm not doing that. If she was a solo girl and whatever, maybe she should reach out to me. But whatever, because I know the climate is going to be off, and, who knows? They probably watch a lot of Tubi movies and think another YouTuber's trying to fuck another YouTuber. That shit is corny as hell. So I don't want to deal with that. I don't have to, and I won't. I just won't. You know what I mean? That's the good thing about when you work for yourself. I can pick and choose what I want to do. Oh, can you do it today? No, I can't. Next Tuesday and Thursday is when I'm available. And that's it. In today's climate, people want to move. They want to treat you like you McDonald's, nigga. Like, I want to move and do this. Can you? No. You want to pay me what you know. This is what I want. Period. I don't give a fuck how expensive it is. That's what I want. Let me know what you want to do and get back to me. I don't need you. You need me. Especially when I'm applying a service. How dare you? I have a trunk, I have gas, I got maintenance, I have workers, I have overhead. So if I'm gonna go out, it's gonna cost me. But if I stay home, it'll cost me, but it's not gonna cost me as much because now I'm not burning fuel. My time is valuable. I gotta take the time out now. So now I gotta leave home, leave my wife and daughter, and get out into the world. So this has to make sense. This is what I need. This is what you're going to give me. And if you can't give me that, then call somebody else. And I'll tell them that. I said, listen, if it's not a good price, just give 1-800-JUNK a call. They'll help you. And then they change their mentality because it's like, this man right here knows. No, I know the climate. If I have a snow blower or if I have a truck with a snowplow and it's a blizzard and you need me, you're not going to offer me what you want to offer me. You need me. I don't need you. You need me. I don't need you. And that's the mentality that women do not apply to themselves. Y'all don't realize what men do to get in between a woman, the privilege of having sex with a female. Y'all don't understand it. So y'all make shit easy. I get it because of the climate. You're lonely. Some of you probably desperate. You're doing whatever you do, and that's what happens. But the climate got everybody fucked up. When it's cold outside, there's less people on the street. When it's warm outside, there's more people on the street. New York City, the best weather here, 65 degrees to 80. That's New Yorker weather. And I'm talking clear skies with that. New Yorkers are out. You tell me what it looks like outside, I'll tell you who's outside. That's just how it goes. You understand what I'm saying? Well, Quana said, "What's happening, Nate?" Oh, salute, big bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming back, bro. We miss you here. Shout out to Rashida. Nate, I know that's right. I can't wait till my advance in my life and career. Listen, and again, I'm just saying this. Don't the example I was using with Rihanna. Rihanna has fame and fortune. She wants to be a normal person. But the normal person doesn't want to be there. It's the climate. The normal person doesn't want to be there because social media is all about, wow, I wish I can be there. Nobody's happy with themselves. Not even a rich guy, because the rich guy is looking at the richer guy. Or maybe he's looking at the normal guy and wish he can do certain things and it's not. It's like somebody telling you you live in a one-bedroom apartment and this person bought a house and they think that their life is better than yours. Don't be fooled by that. Don't be fooled by that. Trust me when I tell you that's a bunch of crock. Believe me, I've been in this business for over 30 years. That's the biggest lie I told. You know what I mean? You be surprised if you let a person know, listen, you good? Yeah, I got my house. Man, good for you, man. Glad it's working. What about you, man? I'm just keeping it simple. Don't even tell them about how good your simple life is. They know. When you tell them how it is, you're sharing your goals and you're going to blow it that way because now they're going to laugh in your face. Just don't say nothing. Let them brag. Let them talk what they got to do. Then when they want to hear your part, say, man, that's shit. I'm just going to go home, man, and go to bed. Keep it simple. What's new with you? Nothing. Same old shit. Because there's nothing to talk about. You're a normal person. There's people in this world that are celebrities that can't go across the street to a mailbox. They can't do shit. But you don't realize that. You don't realize the gift in that you're able to get up and enjoy things at freedom. That's freedom. Do you understand what I'm saying? What's the difference between a celebrity that can't walk to and from a building? Look at Justin Bieber, miserable, on drugs, junkie, because he can't do the normal things. It's the same thing as somebody that's in jail. There's no freedom. You don't have freedom to come and go as you please. That's a form of prison. Look at Method Man, depressed because he's being used. They're using him for his image. They're using him for his body. They don't care about him. They just want to use him as a representative for a movie to make a return. He's not happy. That's why he goes to the store by himself. He doesn't walk around with bodyguards, and you'll see him in Costco's and Staten Island by himself buying muffins. That's why. Because he's not happy. Don't believe that shit. Trust me when I tell you. They want a normal life. They're giving you that perception that is wrong. It's not true. You got to know. That's when you know your value. You got to know your value. Number one, you got to know your value because we're living in a bad climate. Everybody's fucking depressed and angry. Everybody. Nobody's happy. Well, that's not true, Nate. My friend, nobody is happy. No one. It's a lie. No adult is happy. They're not. How you can't be. You can't be happy owning a smartphone. You can't be happy working a 9 to 5 every day and having to be in front of a computer and getting on the internet every now. You know what I mean? You can't be. It's impossible. Nobody knows what happiness is right now. You want to level the word of happiness? How do you know what happiness is when you're not happy? You can't go by that. Look at that show I showed to pop the balloon. You know what I mean? Anger. But, they're just angry. Black women are combative. Everybody's combative because people are miserable. The climate is fucked up. When the climate is better, people feel better. I could tell you the mood right now in New York by looking out the window. People are going to be off today. It's not a good day. Okay, some people may have had good days, had an operation, and went successful, all the above, went to a party last night. That's cool. That's called success. But the mode of happy enjoying the mode of life. Some of y'all be like, life is great. I got no complaints. Those are the ones that's the most miserable people. They say the same shit all the time. They are miserable. Some of y'all still talking about this Super Bowl shit. That shit is over with. It went over your head. Get on to the next situation. It's over. Okay? The benefit is not only to Bad Bunny, the benefit was, again, it went over your head. I'm not going to tell you what the benefit was. You thought I was? No. The climate's fucked up, and that's why everybody's dragging everybody. They made another Super Bowl halftime show. All these dudes I didn't know what he was saying. I had a brother come to me yesterday. Oh, yeah, the Super Bowl. Apparently, he didn't see the live stream I did today. Oh, the Super Bowl was whack, man. You couldn't even understand what he's saying. I'm like, look at that's the climate for you. He's listening to everybody else. He's listening to everybody else. There's not a mumble rapper out of Atlanta that I understood what they said. Do you understand what a Young Thug is saying when when he's talking? Do you understand what Gunna is saying? Do you understand? The only rapper that I understood that what was saying was out of Atlanta was probably fucking goddamn Ludacris. You can't understand none of them niggas saying when they talking, and even with their dialect. Can you understand a Jamaican nigga? Can you understand an Indian? Like, what does that mean? Again, it's the climate. The climate hits everybody. Nobody could avoid the climate. I don't give a fuck if you live in a cave. It will affect you. The climate is ruining everybody. So now the reality is that you're angry and it's coming from today's climate. Nobody's happy. So what's the solution? You got to weather the storm. Believe me, last night I came out late. I'm like, oh shit, it rained. They didn't say that was going to happen in the forecast. Oh, here we go again. I counted on man for that. I counted on my phone for that. Fuck the forecast. They didn't say it was going to rain last night. And look at it. It cleaned the street. Listen to me. There's not a sanitation worker in New York. Y'all can pay these niggas overtime all you want. There's not a sanitation in the world that could clean up the streets like God can. I'm sorry. You live in an area like up north or the Midwest, you know what I'm talking about. To clean the salt off the ground requires water. Who the fuck's gonna clean that up? It's never a cleanup. It's never a snow removal. Because God could do that in a push of a button. But we lose faith. We count on man. We count on society. We count on politicians. That's why y'all all fucking screwed up. Still waiting for a good day to come. I don't want to hear nobody that says my life is good. I'm happy. I got no complaints. You're everything else but happy. Stop saying happy. You have no idea what happy is, because there's nobody happy right now. No one. Well, what about my kids? That don't count. Your kids are kids. They're children. I don't want to hear that. We talk about adults. We talk about you adult motherfuckers that talk all this. You're not happy. You can't be happy in this climate. It's impossible. It's impossible. Shout out to Ken Thompson, brother, for redoing that membership, man. I appreciate you, brother. God damn, bro. Thank you. Ken, listen to me. Listen, I say this over and over again, everybody. You know, a lot of my videos cannot just be public. They have to be. I just can't even, I'm not even comfortable with that shit being. I don't care what I make. It doesn't make me a difference. All right? I don't give a fuck about the views. I don't care. Just as long as I know that it's not all out there, I can't do it. My information is too good. I know it is. I know that. You got people going to therapists and all types of shit, and they still ain't getting any better. I don't know anybody that went to a therapist that got better. I don't know a soul that does. I know everybody I know been to therapy, but they ain't getting no better. The climate, man, the climate overrules, man. It's almost to the point where if I'm sharing information and people could, take it from one to grow on, great. But if you're not learning anything here, then it's like it's a waste of their time. It ain't a waste of my time. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not wasting any time. It didn't cost me nothing. Now, if I recorded this shit a year, 2 years ago, and you listening to a video from then, great. It's not costing me anything because I did it. I did it years or months ago. You understand? But this is the solution. This is the solution, man. The solution is this. Pay attention and control the anger because the weather's off. The climate is off. Okay? Look around you, man. Take a look. Take a breeze through that damn phone through TikTok and see. Everybody's fucked up. There's a whole bunch of crazy motherfuckers on social media. I'm telling you. All of them. I don't care if they posted up a flower, weirdo. You posted up, you today you graduated from college. Why do you have to share that? Loser. Oh, it's my birthday today. I'm so happy about my age. No, you're not. Nobody's happy about the age over fucking 30. That's bullshit. That's a goddamn lie. Because you know you're getting old. And old is evil in this society. You know, especially in America. Okay? Age is not just a number here. That shit's a death sentence. You know it is. Okay? That's why people are private. They're not ashamed of it. Oh, I'm not ashamed of my age. They're more ashamed of their age than anybody. They're ashamed of it. That's why they said that. You can't be happy about your age in this climate of this world. It's impossible. Oh, I know tomorrow was in promise. Oh, shut up. That's all bullshit. See, once people start talking that positivity shit, it's just as bad as people that send you memes about stay awake, don't give up, send this to 10 people that you love. Get the fuck out of here, man. All that shit is bullshit. All that shit is bullshit, man. Niggas is angry, man. They angry. Anything is going to get you angry. Look at that situation that happened with Ja Rule on the plane, minding his fucking business, and these two corny ass niggas, Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo bumped him in the head. What happened if Ja Rule had just shot him? Well, you can't get on there with the plane. You don't know that. You can't provoke a nigga these days, man. You don't want to provoke nobody. You don't want to get anybody angry right now than they are. Why they do that? For their podcast. They did that because they got a podcast that started yesterday and they needed the publicity. It's dark out here, man. How can Ja Rule have avoided that? How could he? He's in the world with all these losers. He should have did his homework before he got on the fucking plane. You know what I mean? He should have been the last. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of ways around that shit, but he didn't do it right. You can't be on the plane with your enemy. That ain't going to go well. They're going to antagonize you. You're going to catch a federal case. It ain't worth it. Everybody. Nobody's able to uplift you. No politician could uplift you. Nobody got the answers in this damn internet shit. This climate is something that never been done. So every time your phone updates, it's getting more and more complex because they can't keep up. They just can't. It's how they end up on the same plane. Yeah, listen, it could have been a publicity stunt. You know what I mean? Who knows? But the reality is that, everybody's saying, oh, they old niggas, they too old for that. It don't matter. If that's just a nigga thing. It got nothing to do with their age. It's niggas. That's just niggas. I don't give a fuck if they was 20 years old. It still would have been niggas. Niggas is gonna be niggas. I don't give a fuck how old they are. A nigga is a nigga. No class. Tony Yayo and fucking and Uncle Murder Uncle Murder's from Brooklyn. All them niggas do is troll. Y'all didn't know that? And Brooklyn is the biggest haters in the 5 boroughs, man. That's all they was. Brooklyn niggas is some dirty motherfuckers. Yeah, I was born there. The dirtiest borough in the dirtiest nigga out of the 5 boroughs is a Brooklyn nigga. There's some dirty motherfuckers, man. Don't trust them. They'll bring the heat to an East Coast nigga. He won't do that shit on the West Coast. That's how they are. Brooklyn niggas will rob everybody else, but they won't rob they'll suck a West Coast nigga's dick. I'm telling you. They ain't do shit when Biggie died. They ain't did a fucking thing. They ain't did nothing when Pop Smoke died. Nothing. Brooklyn niggas they're fearless, but they don't fuck with them LA niggas because they know them niggas will destroy them. They don't fuck with them. That's how they are. That's a nigga for you. Niggas, that's why I said it has nothing to do with age. It's a nigga thing. Niggas, something wrong with niggas, especially in this climate. You don't want to piss nobody off, man. Just weather the storm, man. Get yourself involved. Submerge yourself in fucking Tubi movies, good ones. Watch a series on Netflix, anything. Just get involved, man, and, you know what I mean, weather the storm. Because once you get involved in something else, you know what I mean, then shit happens when you least expect it. Don't count on the weatherman for the weather. Just weather it. Weathering the storm is knowing how to keep yourself occupied in the middle of a storm. You have to. Niggas is fucked up out here, man. It's bad. And the sisters is like, wow, I feel single. You know, Valentine's is coming up. Who gives a fuck about Valentine's? That's a troll day. Just don't watch the internet on the down. Don't watch it for that one day. Fuck them. Everybody's going to sit up there and try to make everybody feel bad. Women are posing with their husbands. Their husbands is probably fucking a dude. You know what I mean? You know he cheating. Don't watch none of that bullshit. That shit is all bullshit, nigga. Believe me, it's bullshit. If you ever see me post a flower that I bought for my daughter or wife, just unfollow me. Because I'm actually antagonizing you when I do that. That's why people do it. This is going to be a rough weekend. What about people that lost their mother or their sister or a loved one, their father? And this is the first Valentine's they don't have them with them. That's a depressing day. They need to get rid of that fucking day. That day is meaningless. It's a meaningless day. So it's a whole bunch of days where a whole bunch of phony motherfuckers going to get online to tell you that their lives are better than yours. They're all full of shit. These niggas are posted. They went to a dinner and then they doing drugs at night before they go to game. Get the fuck out of here, man. Don't listen to that bullshit. Harlem and West Side Detroit are hustlers. Brooklyn and East Side Detroit. Some grimy niggas, man. No fucking good, I'm telling you. Brooklyn niggas, I'm telling you, they no fucking good. Only way to deal with a Brooklyn nigga is with a pistol. That's it. That's the only way he gonna respect you. Brooklyn niggas will not bring that shit. This is the thing with Brooklyn, right? And most people are like this. You ain't gonna go to another state and bring no ruckus, you know what I'm saying? But Brooklyn is scared shitless of LA. Nobody from California will ever die in Brooklyn. In this era, maybe back in the 70s and 80s, they ain't give a fuck. But now, the dangerous New York, that's back in the 70s and 80s. These niggas, you got to remember, they suck LA's dick. That's why they got gangs here, Blood and Crips. Where they got it from? Los Angeles. You come from Los Angeles right now, and you move to Brooklyn, they're going to suck your dick right in front of everybody. Oh, God, let me suck it. I'm telling you. Don't let these niggas fool you. Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo, two grimy-ass niggas from New York. Only way you're going to deal with them, you got to shoot them. It's the only way you're going to get it. You can't kill him. Shoot him in his spine so he can suffer. Let him suffer. You never kill a nigga. Just let him fucking suffer. Sit in that wheelchair for the rest of his life. Ignorant motherfuckers out there, I'm telling you, no fucking good. I was born there, raised early, and then moved to Staten Island. I'm telling you, Brooklyn is no fucking good, man. Now, when it comes to the new Brooklyn, yes, the best borough in the world. But I'm talking about a Brooklyn nigga in this day and age. I don't give a fuck if he's 15 years old or 55. They dangerous. They're going to try you. They're going to do, that's just how, they don't care how much money they make. They're going to try you. They're some dirty motherfuckers. That's why Biggie died. Biggie had that Brooklyn mentality. You know, they cut your fucking throat and throw you under the bus and said, that wasn't me. That's why he got Pac robbed. He did that. That's why they murdered him. He set Pac up with that shit. And even if he didn't, he had to do it because that's how Brooklyn niggas do. Everything about Brooklyn is robbing, and stealing and robbing a nigga. So, you know what I mean? When you come here and you come to Brooklyn, just stay in the good Brooklyn neighborhoods. Don't go to the fucked up ones. Stay out of East New York. Stay out of Brownsville. Bed-Stuy, you good. But for the most part, the hood, the heavy hood, stay out of there. These niggas is Coney Island's terrible. There's some dirty motherfuckers out there. Unless you from California, they'll give you a blowjob. They no fucking good. I'm telling you, Blackwood, no good. I don't care what nobody says to me. Them niggas is dirty. I'm going to be in Brooklyn today. I got to share that goal because now I mean, fuck it. That's not even a goddamn goal. I mean, that's in the whole borough. I ain't saying where I'm going to be. But I'll be in Medina today. It's called Medina. You know, you got your strap on you. Let the nigga rob you. Give him the money. And then when you fucking turn around, you pop him in the back. That's all. When that nigga's sitting in that wheelchair for the rest of his fucking life, he'll realize he can't use his hands, dick, anything. Don't just shoot him. Just as long as the motherfucking man, you know, if he robbed you brutally and he got away with that, you know what I mean? The only language Brooklyn understands is pistols, man. These niggas is dirty. But anyway, moving along. The truth, yeah, I'm telling you, they know. You got to. You got to have a ham out here when you in Brooklyn, man. I'm telling you. I don't care if it's in your car. Let them rob you. Always cooperate in the robbery. Give it up. Keep some money in there. Let them take the fucking wallet. Yo, just leave me the ID. Let them take the money, and that's it. Now, listen, on the street level, if a nigga rob you and he ain't fucking, you know, he ain't try to kill you, you know what I mean? I mean, you know. But I'm just saying, if a nigga try to do you some brutal shit, niggas jumped you or whatever, that's it. They all got to die. That's it. Don't ask, when we all in New York and they ask you, you got the time? Don't answer the question. Just to ignore them. Because they know you got a hammer on you. See, when a nigga got a hammer and a nigga tell you, yo, listen, what time? Yo, you got the time, big bro? And you don't say nothing, he know you know what time it is. Don't give him the time. Because they're going to rob you. Minute you get in that train station, the gun going to be right at your fucking head. And you're going to be like, damn, Nate warned me. But they come to L.A., you know, that's why Brooklyn don't go to California. Brooklyn don't go to no fucking California. They don't. Because they know niggas have murdered them. These niggas is dirty out there, man. But again, today's climate. You gotta know the climate before you go out there. You tell me, yo, Nate, I'm coming to Brazil, and I live in Brazil, I'm gonna probably say, listen, man, you may want to come here in May. You know what I mean? You gotta check the climate. We have a climate right now in this world. Now we right in the middle of it. We got this dickhead in office. Yo, this you're gonna have to weather this storm for another 3 years. Facts. Or I'm cutting off Trump supporters. No. Cut him off when he's out of the office. Don't cut him off now. Don't do that. Don't cut him off now. That's the worst thing you could do. You cut him off when he get out of office. You don't do that. That's stupid. That's like cutting somebody off because, they talked about the Bad Bunny thing and talk about Puerto Ricans. Nah, not. Just weather the storm. This is their time right now. You can't cut a motherfucker off when it's a haters time. This is their time. Lay low. They'll get theirs. You got to believe that. I have faith in God, right? So I know what he's going to give me. But when you have faith in man, you know what I mean? You don't know what he's going to give you. So don't have faith in man. You know he's going to fail. Everybody going to go through a time. See, this is the thing about getting older. It's rougher. Let me put you on a gym. Getting older is going to get tougher. That's a fact. All you got to do is sit back. They'll see. Nate, will they learn? You don't want them to learn. You want them to see. The longer you stay on this earth, the tougher it's going to get. You 40 years old, it's going to get tough at 50. You 20 years old, it's going to get tough at 25. That's just life. As you get older, it gets tougher. And that's not a bad thing, but it's a thing to know that's just common. That's simple arithmetic. It's called mathematics. You add 1 + 1 is 2, no matter which way you cut it. That's just what it is. Somebody asked me about the Bronx. The Bronx is a dirty fucking borough too. You got to watch them Dominican niggas out there. Them niggas ain't no joke. They shoot. They robbery, man. Two of the most grimiest boroughs is Brooklyn and the Bronx, man. The Bronx, they kill cops, though. That's the only difference over there. Them niggas are crazy. Spanish niggas from the Bronx is different. You don't want to have a problem with them niggas. Because if that nigga rob you, he may fucking shoot you. Be careful. They worse than, that's why Bronx don't fuck with Brooklyn, and Brooklyn don't fuck with the Bronx. Everybody knows they limit. Brooklyn fucks with Brooklyn. They drag everybody in the borough. That's how these boroughs are. They don't go, I mean, Brooklyn will go somewhere faster than anybody else, but Brooklyn's known for robberies. Bronx is known for crazy motherfuckers. These are niggas that come in a house and kill the whole family and then go to school the next day like nothing ever happened because he was a teacher. You see sick psychotic shit like that up there. There's a different, something's going on up there. Queens is dangerous too, but it depends. Like, you know, South Jamaica, Queens and shit like that, you know, but Queens got the best projects because if Queens got like 30 projects out there, most of them shits are nice. Like I'm talking like safe, beautiful projects, but most of Queens neighborhoods are better than Brooklyn. You know. It's all fucked up in all boroughs, but I'm just saying, those are the main boroughs you got to watch. You go to see some Dominican chick in the Bronx, be careful. Because the niggas she may line you up. And they line you up, and they don't line you up on the street, nigga. They line you up in a house. See, these niggas out here, they like killing you in a house. You be fucking a bitch, next thing you know, a nigga bust in there and blast you. You gotta watch it. Shout out to Kyron. What up, Kyron? Shout out to you, dog. I appreciate you. Yeah. Weather the storm, man. I'm getting ready to get up here, but weather the storm, man. It will get better. It's going to get better. Don't, I'm cutting friends off. We had this debate about, you know, the Bad Bunny. Why explain the Bad Bunny thing? You got to be from New York to even understand that shit. Don't waste your time. Well, Nate, it was another New Yorker. Don't waste your time. They'll see. Don't waste your time. All them niggas talking all that shit about Puerto Ricans, but they'll fuck a Puerto Rican bitch. They don't like the men. A lot of niggas, that shit went over a lot of men. See, the problem with Puerto Rican dudes, they think they're exempt from shit. And nobody likes them. Other than a woman, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody love a Latin bitch. Never forget that. So don't listen to that fucking Republican toasting. Don't listen to none of them niggas. It doesn't matter. You know, you gotta remember, this is the time of a hater, man. The only way you're gonna survive this shit, man, you can't fall into their shit. You know what I mean? Everybody's fucked up right now, unfortunately. All of us. I'm not at my happiest right now. Nobody is. We're content. We dealing with it. But you can't be happy with the way this climate is. No one. Just pray and stay out of shit. Just know, you know what you could do with another man. You know what I mean? I could go out here and blow somebody's head off now. Why would I do that? Oh, I'm cutting people out of my life. It ain't going to make it any better. It ain't going to make it any better. You're going to be more miserable. Because now you got to deal with because remember, when you cut people out of your life, you got to deal with that whole level now of that stage of like missing them. You don't want to deal with that shit. Summer, spring, nah, fuck that, man. Just lay low. Cool out on them. My father used to always say, cool out. Just chill for a little minute. Put them on ice. Tell them you working this big job in South Dakota. You'll be back home in June. That's all. Just cool out a little bit. Don't cut them off. You don't want to do that. Said, Valentine's weekend. This is going to be that's right, Valentine's weekend. Man, fuck Valentine's, man. Don't listen to that. You don't need nobody to tell. Listen, stay off of social media until Monday. That's all it's telling you. That's what Valentine's weekend is. When it comes in on the weekend, it's going to be a bitch. Don't go to no stores. Don't go to no liquor stores. And I'm talking to the people engaged and married too. That shit is bullshit, nigga. This ain't Valentine's Day in the 70s or the 80s or 90s. This is Valentine's Day. Who the fuck cares about 2026? Listen, you get your wife or daughter, or you buy yourself some chocolates and call it a day. Cook a steak or some salmon. You a vegan, cook a motherfucking, I don't know, cook a grass burger. I don't know. Don't fall into that shit. Don't fuck with, I'm telling you, I'm warning you, stay off of social media Saturday and Sunday. Losers. And I'm married and I'm telling you this. I've been in relationships since 1990. I haven't been single since I was single for 1 year in 98. That was it. I've been in relationships since 1990. Trust me when I tell you, Valentine's Day is not what it was. It's over. Them days is done. There's a whole bunch of fucking losers on social media trying to make you feel like shit. Don't fall into that shit. Don't fuck with it. Valentine's weekend's a bitch. That's a long fucking time, right? So you're going to get on Facebook. It's going to be the mad losers on there. You're going to feel like shit. Or what if you have somebody? You still going to feel like shit because you're looking at everybody else. You can't do that. Fuck them. If life is so great and amazing and they're happy, then why are they on social media? The fuck out of here, nigga. You know what I mean? One thing I learned about being happy, nigga, you ain't trying to go, what loser's gonna go and share it? Well, you should share your good info. No, that's whack. That's corny. In 2026, are you fucking kidding me? This weird. This year is already starting out like shit. Who the fuck is happy, nigga? We the second month into the new year, nigga. Y'all niggas, tell me what's making you happy right now. Oh, we made it to the next day. Yeah, good luck on that. That ain't making you happy. You everything else but happy. That's my point. Not happy. Happy is a big word. Can't just call yourself happy because it sounds good. You'll see come Monday, y'all want to get Valentine's? Go there Sunday or Monday when that shit is over. And get all that shit for cheap. 50% off, 75% off. Don't fall for that shit. That shit is bullshit. You know how many women I fucked with that had Valentine's Day and I'm shoving my dick in their mouth and shit and they going to their husband kissing them in the mouth? Get the fuck out of here. Don't believe that. You can't be happy, man. Listen, if it's like coming outside and you know it smells like oil or big, you know, or you know there's a chemical in the air, are you going to go outside? If they tell you there's a deadly chemical in the air, stay indoors, who the fuck's going to go outdoors? Why? Because you know that the climate is dangerous and it could be fatal, right? So you have to read the climate. It's off right now. If they was to give you a grid of the climate that we have interacting with each other as people, it's going to be red. We are in a danger zone. Okay? Nate, when is it going to get better? It will. It will. It'll get better. It'll get better. I'm not going to get into the year, but it will. I said it a few minutes ago. It will. I'm telling you. It's going to get better. Because it has to get worse before it gets better. It just doesn't get better. It has to get worse. Had a chick ask me why I didn't ask her to be my Valentine. I don't ask nobody to be no Valentine. Fuck that. You do what your wife requests. You know what I mean? You know, that's your personal shit. But posting that shit, man, that's for losers. Anybody that posts anything on their Valentine's is a fucking loser. I never did that. And I had fucking relationships all my life. I never did no stupid shit like that. You kidding me? Going out to dinner on Valentine's, that's for losers, man. Everybody in here is a fucking loser. The restaurant are losers. They're trying to cash in on that day. I hope they fucking do bad. I always saw Valentine's Day as overcompensating for other deep issues. It is. It's a loser day. It's the same day when somebody has a birthday and says, today is my birthday, wish me happy. That's a loser. They get on Instagram because Instagram doesn't notify people you having a birthday. So you got to tell them, I'm having a birthday. Wish me a happy birthday. I'm so happy I made it here. Thank you for everybody's shout outs. Get the fuck out of here. You 50 years old, nigga. Ain't nothing happy about that. Ain't a fucking thing about turning 50. Be happy about turning 50. That's bullshit. You show me a person that's 50 years old today and happy about it, I'll show you a goddamn liar. No one is happy about turning no fucking 50. No one's happy about turning 40. Nobody's happy. Last time I was happy about turning an age, nigga, was 18. You happy about being an adult. You ain't happy as an adult. God damn. I almost dropped the mic. You're happy about becoming an adult. You're not happy being an adult. Nobody's happy about being an adult. You got bills and shit every fucking 3 weeks that they remind you they're deleting your bank account. Mortgages. Some of y'all niggas are paying $4 or $5 grand a month to live. What a fucking idiot. Well, I don't want to live in the projects. Well, the nigga in the projects is happier than you. Next thing you know, you're going to see fucking Rihanna living in a project just because she want to see what it feel like to live in a ghetto in New York. She already in Harlem. Remember, normal people don't want to be normal. That's why the price is up. Y'all fuck that up. Believe me, the price goes down when y'all stop fucking with it. Stop paying these niggas mortgages. They'll make a change for you. Oh, my credit's good. Yeah, your credit's good. It's going to make it worse. So the 50-old lady from this morning had me crying. That 50, she was funny, right? Yeah, that was a good show. But ladies and gentlemen, man, chill out. Don't let that shit, don't trip. Don't trip. It'll get better. We just in the middle of a shitty storm right now. Very bad. So when you think you cutting friends and family out your life and things are going to get better, no, it's not. Because it's going to be some other shit. Let's put it this way. If you got 100 fucking things going on in your life, and you do, and you cut off, well, at least I got this person in my life. What good is it? Now you got 97 other fucking issues to deal with. Tomorrow, next year, the year after, it ain't going to make it no better. Just learn how to lay low, man. Submerge yourself in your home. Learn how to enjoy shit in your house at the comfort. Turn the fucking phone off, turn the radio on. You see somebody calling you, you're like, uh-oh, don't pick up the phone. Yeah, don't fall into that shit. I'm telling you, it's all bullshit. If anything, it's pressure. God damn it, we just had Christmas shit. God damn, Valentine's Day. My sister's birthday's tomorrow. God damn, wife's birthday was this day. I mean, come on, man. Enough is enough. You can't have holidays and enjoy good holidays these days in this climate. A lot of y'all niggas are still paying for Christmas from fucking 2015 on credit cards. Stand on your ground, man. I'm telling you, be careful. The climate is off. Go to that shitty phone and see if I'm lying. Go to fucking Instagram right now. Go to Facebook right now. Go to fucking TikTok and tell me if you feel better. Look at that shit for an hour and get back to me. I bet you're going to feel like shit. You're going to feel like shit more and more. I wouldn't suggest to do it because it's going to defeat the whole purpose of being here. Don't get caught up in that damn bullshit. I will leverage on temporary validation. Listen. I had, my time, 80s, late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s, wonderful, 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 wonderful time. Beautiful time. Early 2000, beautiful times. 9/11, shit started going downhill. COVID, forget it. You know what I mean? But I'm also realizing that at least I experienced the good times. The climate was better then. 90s climate, watch a 90s show. The climate was different. You watch a Tubi movie made in 2026, depression. It's depressing. It's the climate. It's not even a fault. Can't help it. No matter what you try to do, it ain't going to matter. You can't change the climate. There's not a man in this world that can do it. So you got to weather the storm. It's a storm. We're in the middle of a storm. My buddy was saying that you need to own some type of land today and the renting, you throwing your money up. Nah, that's bullshit. Don't fuck with that. It's a headache. I've been there, done that. That shit's a headache. To tell your buddy he's out of his fucking mind. That shit is played out. That shit is corny. Keep it simple, man. You don't need no land and shit. For what? To buy a Rolls Royce? Don't let social media fuck you up. Listen, if this conversation, you were telling me to own some type of land and this was 1995, yes, not today. Renting and throwing away your money away is better to own a house. That's bullshit. That's not true. That ain't true. It's better to afford what you own. That's it. You own an apartment. You own a rent. Anywhere you live, you own a box. That home ownership is bullshit. I know a nigga right now, he's flipping 100 properties a year. He's still a miserable fuck. And he's rich on paper. How do we get back to feel good era, Nate? Do you ever see that making a comeback? No, we're not going to get that back, but it'll be another better era. All this garbage got to go down the drain. It's like we're in a bathroom and all the shit is going down the fucking drain. It takes a while. You know what I mean? You think Donald Trump's going to be here forever? He'll be dead soon. Do you remember the happiness in The Wizard of Oz when they say, thank God the witch is dead, the witch is dead, death is dead, thank God the wicked witch is dead. Look at the end of The Wizard of Oz, and that's how symbolic that is. Real shit. I'm telling you. He ain't going to live forever, man. You know what I mean? Bad times don't last forever. They just don't. So I don't believe there's going to be an era coming back. There's going to be a new era. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get all the garbage out. You got to flush all the shit down the toilet. Watching them early 2000s shorts here, I'm telling you, everything from then was better because it was a different climate. Let me get out of here. Oh, shit. I got to go. Okay, so what do you say? I tried telling to my other buddy, I'm like, bro, fucking prices today is ridiculous. And out here in Michigan, the prices are sky because everybody's doing it. Homeowners are losers, man. Don't fucking believe it. Unless they had their home for 30, 40 years, they ahead of the game. Anybody that bought a house within the last 10 years is a fucking loser. Period. They just did that shit because of the climate. They're trying to be somebody that they not. They ain't going to make you no happier. Let me tell you something. If I was a single man, you think I care for a woman? Do you have a home? I don't give a fuck if this bitch got a bedroom. As long as it's clean, I could care less. I don't care if it better. It could be messy. You a pretty bitch. You got a place to rest her head. God damn it. Fuck her. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Not anymore. It mattered then. I'll give you an example. If you owned a house in the 90s and the house is worth $2 million now, yeah, that's a flex. But who the fuck would buy the house now? I ain't a flex. You late. They missed the boat. Different climate, different season. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. Keep your head up. It'll get better. You gotta all the shit gotta fly down the fucking toilet. It's a process. It will, trust me, it will get better. I'm old enough, I've seen this happen before. I love you all. Peace and blessings. Class is dismissed.
Oh! Yeah. What's up? Yeah.